All right, I have around an hour till my lessons, so I can do practice till then. Whenever we are free, we tend to waste our time. For example, if I don't stream now, I would be watching something on YouTube, or I may have been doing something kind of useless. All right, all right, all right. I think I need to work on yesterday's task to essay. As you can see, time of 32 days and 9 hours, 17 minutes left. Okay. Where were I? Yeah, firstly, what I do is I just rewrite the high level version of my essay that I got from ChatGPT in the early morning today at around, I don't know, 2 a.m. And the topic was, it was about whether government should invest in the art or any uh, the other spheres that needs more kind of funding. The role of art and its funding what has the role has long been a subject of debate, while argue some argue that governments governments should support governments should support um, governments should support the arts. Others others believe that public money should be allocated to essential service such as healthcare, national defense, and infrastructure. Infrastructure. Okay, I will repeat. The role of art and its funding has long been a subject of debate. While some argue that the governments should support the arts, others believe public money should be allocated to essential services like healthcare, national defense, and infrastructure. I strongly agree with the latter view, as it offers greater benefits, that is, offers greater overall benefits to society. The role of artist funding has long been a subject of debate. While some argue that the government should support the arts, others believe that the public money should be allocated to essential services such as healthcare, national defense, and infrastructure. I strongly agree with the latter view as it offers greater overall benefits to society. Okay, the role of art and its funding has long been, been a subject of debate, while some argue that governments should support the arts. Others believe that public money should be allocated to central service such as healthcare, national def- defense, and infrastructure. 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 Um, I I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that. No, I strongly believe. Sorry, I strongly agree with the latter view as it it has no it is that is offers greater overall benefit of society. Good. As you can see, second time it became easier to write. I wrote faster and better. 41. Admittedly, art plays an important role in people's lives by providing emotional expressions and inspiration. Admittedly, the art plays an important role in people's lives by providing emotional expressions and inspiration. Inspiration. Yeah, really, the art plays an important role in people's lives by providing emotional expression and inspiration. However, however, in a free market economy, artificially supporting arts is difficult to justify. In a in a free in a free market economy, artificially supporting artworks are is is difficult to justify. Admittedly, art plays an important role in people's lives by providing emotional expressions and inspiration. However, in a free market economy, artificially supporting artworks is difficult to justify. If artistic products are truly valuable, they will naturally attract audience who are willing to pay for them. If artistic products are truly, truly valuable, they will naturally attract our audiences who are willing to pay for them. Admittedly, art plays an important role in people's lives by providing emotional expressions and inspiration. However, in a free market economy, artificially supporting work is difficult to justify. If artistic products are truly valuable, they will naturally attract audience who are willing to pay for them. Therefore, therefore, government funding may distort the market rather than supporting genuine talent. Therefore, government government funding may distort the market. Yeah. Therefore, government funding government funding may distort the market rather than promoting, rather than support genuine talent, genuine talent. In this sense, in this sense, public investment in the arts can be seen as both inefficient and unnecessary. In this sense, public investment in the arts can be seen both inefficient and necessary. Unnecessary. Admittedly, art plays an important role in people's lives by providing emotional expression and inspiration. However, in a free market economy, artificially supporting artworks is difficult to justify. If artistic products are truly valuable, they'll naturally attract audience who are willingly pay for them. Therefore, government funding may distort the market rather than supporting genuine talent. In this sense, public investment in artists can be seen both inefficient and necessary. Admittedly, art plays an important role in people's lives by providing emotional emotional expression and inspiration. However, However, in a free, free market economy, artificially artificially supporting art works is difficult to justify. Justify. If artistic products are truly, truly valuable, they will naturally attract audience, audience who are willing to pay for them. Therefore, therefore, government fundings, government fundings attract. Therefore, government funding may distort the market rather than support genuine talent. In this sense, in this sense, public investment investments investment in the arts can be seen both efficient and unnecessary. Unnecessary. The role of art and its funding has long been a subject of debate, while some argue that governments should support the arts and others believe that public money should be allocated to essential services such as healthcare, national defense, and infrastructure. I strongly agree with the latter view. Latter, latter, correct. Let me check the pronunciation of it.
Ladder.
Latter, the
Ladder.
latter view. ladder, ladder,
latter,
latte, ladder,
ladder,
ladder view, as it offers. Yeah, I strongly agree with the latter. The latter view, as it offers greater overall benefits to society. Admittedly, art plays an important role in people's lives by providing emotional expressions and inspiration. However, in a free market economy, artificially promoting artworks is difficult to justify. If artistic products are truly valuable, they will naturally attract audience who are willing to pay for them. Therefore, government funding may distort the market rather than ra, rather rather than support talent in this genuine talent in this sense, um,
genuine,
genuine genuine talent. Therefore, government funding instances public investments in the arts can be seen both inefficient and unnecessary. More importantly, more importantly, there are more critical, far more critical sectors that require government funding. More important, there are far more critical sectors that require government funding. Healthcare, national security, and public infrastructure, infrastructure are essential for the functioning of society. Functioning of the society and cannot be effectively effectively managed by individuals alone. More important, there are far more critical sectors that require government funding. Healthcare, national security, and public infrastructure essential for the functioning of the society and cannot be effectively managed by individuals alone. This area Serious demands large scale investment in coordination which only governments provide. Improvements in these improvements in these sectors directly presents Responsibility, breaking them for more deserving of public funds. More importantly, there are far more critical sectors that require government funding. Healthcare, healthcare, healthcare,
Healthcare.
healthcare, 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 healthcare. So healthcare, national security, and public infrastructure. National or national security? National security. National security. National security. National security. National security. All right. National, national, national security. National security and public infrastructure are essential for the functioning of the society and cannot be effectively managed by individuals alone. These areas demand large-scale investment and coordination, which only governments can provide. Improvements in these areas directly enhance citizens' quality of life, making them far more deserving of public funds. So, more important, there are far there are far more critical sectors that require government funding. Okay, more importantly, there are far more critical sectors that require government funding. Healthcare, national security, security, and the public infra infrastructure are essential to the functioning of the society and can cannot be effectively managed by indivi- individuals individuals alone. These areas demand large scale investment and coordination which only governments can provide. Essential foods are not to the essential foods. Improvement in improvements in these sectors, just in these sectors directly enhance citizens citizens quality of life, making them more deserving of more de- deserving of public funds. This, this influence in this areas directly enhance citizens' profile, making them far more deserving of public funds. Oh, bro, it's challenging. I feel better. Okay, somebody left. In conclusion, although art contributes to emotional well-being, it should not be prioritized over essential public service. Governments should focus their resources on sectors that deliver greatest practical benefit to society. In conclusion, in conclusion, although art contributes art contributes to emotional well-being should not be prioritized, prioritized, prioritized over essential public service. Governments, governments should focus on governments should focus their resources on their resources resource on sectors that deliver the greatest the greatest practical benefits to society. Conclusion also art contributes to emotional well-being. It should not be prioritized over essential public service. Governments should focus their resources on sectors that deliver the greatest practical benefits to society. Although art contributes to emotional well-being, it should not prioritize it over essential public service. Governments should the governments should focus their resources on sectors that deliver the greatest practical benefits, that deliver the greatest practical benefits to society. Greatest practical benefits to society. All right. Can I write it? Let's try it. In conclusion, in conclusion, art contributes to emotional, although, yeah, I forgot. In conclusion, although art contributes to emotional well being, it should not be prioritized over essential public service, services. Government fundings, all right, governments should focus their resources on sectors that will deliver the greatest practical benefits to society. Governments should focus their resources on sectors that delivers not delivers greatest practical benefits to society. All right, it's not over. I think I should do one more. Let's see. And all right. I think it's time to prepare for my lessons too. I have pre-intermediate group. Okay, what we gonna learn today? Let's go through these two. Pre-intermediate. Um, 3D we talked. We haven't talked 3E and 3F. Yeah, they're pretty useful for them. So I think I'm gonna end our streaming.